Good morning, lovelies. How are you doing? And happy Sunday morning. Today's Candy's keys in 3. Okay, here's my 3 keys, right? Candy's keys. Candy's keys in 3. Candy's keys number 1. So Sunday morning, I don't like to have coffee meetings. I don't like everyone in Vegas wants to have coffee. And a lot of times you end up talking about nothing, or they tell you all the stuff that, they want from you or they need from you. And you leave feeling like, oh my gosh, we could have done a Zoom. One of my friends recommended that I meet with a good friend of hers. And so I said, you know what? Looks like, we did our LinkedIn. We checked what each other does. We did our little, CVs and professional vitas to each other. And then we were like, okay, so let's meet. And I want to say that this was one of those times that it was worth every single moment of my time. Number 1, sometimes you just got to go with it. Don't question it. Just go ahead, and worst case scenario, you have a great cup of coffee, okay? The second thing that came out of this was, it was so nice because someone was like, finally, like, what is it that you need from me? A lot of times people ask us, or they tell us what they need, but they never say, what's the with them? What's in it for you? They definitely do the with them, what's in it for me. So this was very refreshing that this young man was like, how can I help you? What can I do for you? And number 3 was also, it was also really great because he was like, here's something where I think we can work on together. And I'm going to email you today and we're going to get right on it next week. So the 3 keys were: 1, don't be afraid to say yes. Okay. Especially if it comes from a high level recommendation. Go with your gut. That was it. Number 1. Candy's key number 2 is, when you do these meetings, do not be afraid to say what you need from someone, even if it's just networking, or if it's you want to meet someone, because that person also said, hey, I want to meet this person that I know you know. And that's fine. So just don't be afraid to ask for, whatever, if it's a high level connection or whatever you need. And then number 3, make sure that when you leave the meeting, you leave with specific goals and a specific action plan or action items. That's number 3. So make sure that you have those action items when you walk out the door. All right, guys, that's it. Candy's keys in 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll see you guys next time. And hashtag Candy Keys. And make sure you look at my Twitter, or you can get me at Buy Me a